Hello everyone, Sly Cooper 7 here, and believe it or not, we actually have some Sly Cooper news. It's incredible, right? I know I've been behind on my Sly 1 Let's Plays. I apologize for that. Uh, it's just I've been having trying to find some free time. I don't know why I haven't. I should have done it. It's completely my fault, and I apologize. Um, but in the meantime, we do have some Sly news. Recently posted on Instagram, the director of the Sly Cooper film, Kevin Munro, posted a picture of what appears to be half of a Sly Cooper logo. And it says, "Old business is old business, and new business is new business. And we do not discuss new business until, flip, 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 next quarter." Gomez Addams, from the Addams Family movie. So, what I can basically assume from this is Mr. Munro, who, if you don't know him, he directed TMNT, and he is directing, I believe, the Ratchet and Clank movie. But what I can guess from this is that next quarter, as in quarter 3 of the tax year, quarter 2 just started. It goes from April 1st to June 30th. So anytime after June 30th, I believe we could be getting some Sly news coming at us, Sly Cooper movie news, which is awesome. Now let's break down the obvious. Oh my God, it's a Sly Cooper logo, right? Here's the thing. I'm not generally a picky guy. I actually get upset with people who are very picky and jerky. But when it comes to things I'm passionate about, such as Sly Cooper, I take things very much to heart, and I care about them. Excuse me. And when I first look at this logo, I'm like, "Oh, perfect! It looks Sly." And then when I looked at it, I'm like, there's a few changes. So what I did was at first I'm looking at it, I'm like, there's something off. So what I did was I took it in Paint and I flipped it and I made one image and boom. That's, you know what I mean? Like it's Sly, but it's not. You know what I mean? Like it's just, I don't know. It's very, I mean, it's not bad, but like it's okay. It's an edgier kind of look to it. But I mean, I bet you're kind of like, there's nothing wrong with it. Okay, I'm gonna put it next to the basic, what we know as the Sly Cooper logo. Here it is. You see what I mean? Like, okay, first of all, what upset me the most is there's no divide from what there usually is. Which there's a divide usually between Sly's mask and his mouth. So there's no divide. It's just stainless steel look and then the eyes. Which is okay. And then the other thing is the eyes. I mean, the eyes on the original one are nice, but like I kind of get where they're going with the shape of the eye, and it's more of an edgier kind of like angrier kind of look. So I don't mind the eyes. What I'm minding is the fact that there's no divide from what the usual mask and eyes are from the nose and mouth. And it just looks off. And I know it's like just a projection, but I mean it's basically what it's gonna look like, unless the ones, oh no, Sly needs an eye patch now, there's no other eye. This is basically what we're gonna be looking at. And it just seems something's off. I'm not gonna diss anything yet because I'm hoping for the movie to be good. I'm hoping that it's gonna be successful. But this is something that I am worried about, is that I don't mean to be worried. I'm very hopeful and very optimistic, but you always have to look at the other side of the coin and play devil's advocate a little bit. So when I see this image, I'm like, okay, they changed the traditional logo a bit. But when you think about it, they also changed how all the characters looked, which is kind of weird. I mean, some of them were okay, but like Murray, like why? Why would you even think that's okay? And you also look at the fact that they changed the voice of Sly, which I'm still uh, very opposed to changing the voice of Sly. I will put a link in the description to sign to get the petition to get Kevin Miller in the movie because he deserves it. He's been the character. He is the character. It's not like there's been many renditions of him. It's not like Deadpool where Nolan North has been a lot and people like him as it, but there's been other people who've been Deadpool also. So it's okay that he's not in the movie. This he's only been, and it's not like he's up there in age. It's not like there's a good excuse. There is none. There's the only excuse that you could say is that the guy might be a bigger actor and it could be better for business. But the problem with saying that is the guy that they currently have, Ian James Corlett, which I don't dislike him. I'm not having any issue with him. He is not like an A-lister celebrity that would make sense to be a replacement for Kevin. So all these changes are happening. Some you could argue better or worse. It's your opinion. Personally, I think they've all been for the worse. Personally, I'm still very optimistic, and I still say there's good things probably going to happen with it, but I have to play devil's advocate. But yet, why is it that the Ratchet and Clank movie very much looks the same as the game and has the same voice actors and has the same basically everything? If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, and they've changed something, please let me know. I'm not a huge Ratchet and Clank fan. I haven't been into the games. I haven't looked so much in the movie, but I've seen enough trailers to make the assumption that it looks very similar to the game. Why is it that Sly is getting an unfair shake, is not getting a fair shake, and getting all these changes done to it? Why is Sly the experiment? Well, I just don't get it. If you took something a little less like, I know Sly is not Call of Duty, but like I don't see why you would take something so unknown. Like you would think like it's so unknown to the point where we can experiment with it. No, you should be fair with it, and you should pay homage to the source material and not change the voice actor and not change over and not. I'm not mad about the logo. The small changes, but majorly change how Murray looks and majorly change how Sly and Bentley look. I mean, Bentley looks like, and I know no one argued with it, and I'm not complaining because it's got to look. There's gonna have to be changes, but like when I first saw him, I thought he looked almost like the turtle from Over the Hedge. Like it looked just so bleh. I mean, in Sly 4, he had so much character to him. He had he has a big nose and he has big glasses. Like, none of that was shown. It was just a turtle face. I'm really hoping I'm wrong. But all these changes seem to be seeming that they're trying to experiment with Sly and change Sly up. And so far, I haven't seen an improvement with these changes. Sly's changing a voice actor has not been seen as an improvement in the eyes of most Sly fans. The change of Murray's look has not won. The change of Bentley's look has not been really discussed. The change of Sly's look is understand. It makes sense for a movie. It's okay. I'm okay with it. But these changes don't seem to be making improvements. They seem to just be changes. And I don't know. Maybe the new logo will grow on me. I kind of don't mind. I don't mind it. It's okay. It's just different. I'm just pointing out the fact that it's different. That's all I'm simply doing. But yeah, I mean, I want you to hear your opinions. What do you think about like all these changes? And the last thing I found that I found this when I flipped them, and you guys probably have noticed them because you're smart guys. But I'll draw it out. So if you see in the middle where there should be like a kind of white line. I couldn't get them perfectly lined up, but you'll see that there's a shine like in the middle of Sly's face, and it kind of makes a V. I'll draw it out for you, but yeah, it makes a V. The Roman numeral for 5 is a V. Could that be an Easter egg of sorts to a Sly 5? Probably isn't. It just might so happen to do that. But I saw it and I'm like, oh my god. What if it is? What if I found it? What if me, Sly Cooper L77 / Matthew 72, which will be changing soon. And I won't stop doing Sly News. I'll only do Sly News, but still. But what if it's Sly 5? I mean, I don't want to have Sly 5 be the movie characters and be the movie voice actor and stuff like that. But if it means Sly 5 game coming with Sly 4 looks and original Sly stuff, I'm game. I'm all for it. And I'm really hoping that I just cracked this code. But we'll see in time. That's the one thing I keep having to think, that time, just give it time. In time, none of these things are permanent. And who knows, with all the time from the trailer, Murray could have been changed a little bit more original to his original look. Bentley may have been tweaked, hopefully. Sly might have been tweaked. Sly's voice has to be changed. If it's not changed, I have a problem with it. Am I not gonna not go see the film? Hell no, I have to. I gotta see the film. I love Sly. I'm not gonna not go see a Sly Cooper movie. But the fact that change would even be thought about is disturbing, and it's wrong. And I might be overly dramatic, but I don't see the necessity of it. I don't see the reasoning behind it. I don't see it. It shouldn't happen. It should not happen. Kevin Miller should be voicing Sly. But hopefully things have changed. Things have been worked out. Nothing will be. Only time will tell. That's it. So I hope that changes are made. I hope improvements are made, not changes. I hope things improve. That's what I'm hoping for. I hope improvements are made, and an improvement to this film will be Kevin Miller voicing Sly. So I want to hear your opinions. I always like to talk to you guys about this stuff. So please leave your comments. We'll have a chat. The last level, Clockwork's level of Sly 1, should start going up next week. I'll talk to you guys later. Sly We Trust. Don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe. Don't forget to check the Facebook page. I don't really go on it as much as I should, but I'm going to try and do a little bit more on it. Don't check out the Devious Coopers. I do videos on there often. And just sign the petition more than anything. It also go support the Second Funniest Podcast / Gamerland Podcast, because Kevin Miller is part of that. So that'll be in the description as well. So thank you guys for watching. It's Sly We Trust, and okay, bye guys. See ya.